Alright, folks, Rich Van Tassel back with you, giving you the recap of the Sunday night game. About 30 minutes late here, just, did some things after the game. So, giving you the recap right now, the Cowboys 19-3 over the New York Giants. We'll do the box score and then give you the breakdown of the game. Eli Manning, 28 of 37, 211 yards, so 28 completions for 211 yards. No touchdowns, one interception. Giants probably were not going to win the game. They certainly weren't when that interception happened. No running for the Giants. Paul Perkins, 7 of 16. Arlen's Dirkwa, 3 for 14. That's 2.3 and 4.7. Sterling Shepard had 1 carry for 6. Altogether, the team 12 of 35. 2.9 yards per rush. Roger Lewis, top receiver, 4 for 54. Shane Vereen, 9 for 52. Evan Ingram, 4 for 44. Sterling Shepard, 7 of 44. Brandon Marshall did not have a catch. I guess it was waved off at the end of the game because it looked like he got one at the end there. But this is what the box score is showing. No, one sack for the Giants. It was Olivier Vernon. Dwayne Harris, 2 kick returns, 42 yards, 21-yard average. 1 return yard on the punts on 1 return, so nothing spectacular there. Aldrick Rosas, 101 in his field goals for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, slow start, was a little shaky. You could definitely tell in the beginning of the game, but he definitely calmed down. 24 of 39, so a little high in the incompletions. 268 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Ezekiel Elliott, what a difference he makes when he's on the field. 24 carries, 104 yards, 4.3 yards per rush. Really wore the Giants' defense down. 3 of 24 for Prescott. Alfred Morris, only 4 carries for 1 yard. Altogether, the team 31 of 129 for 4.2 yards per rush. Terrence Williams, top receiver, 6 of 68. Jason Witten, 7 of 59. The touchdown. Des Bryant, 2 of 43. Janoris Jenkins got a tough pass interference penalty. That was a big call in the game. People may think he got away with some to begin with. I don't think any of them were pass interference, to be completely honest with you. Maybe the one, it was down the sideline towards the goal line early. I guess that was in the first quarter, but other than that, it was a bad call. What can you do? Sean Lee had 8 tackles, so he was good. The Cowboys did have 3 sacks. DeMarcus Lawrence did have 2 of them. Charles Tapper, a guy who didn't play much last year as a rookie, I don't think he played at all, actually, had 1 sack, so give the Cowboys credit. They struggle with their pass rush at times. That secondary, I thought, was very good. Now, granted, Odell Beckham Jr. did not play. Anthony Brown had an interception. Basically, the guy I think needs to be the Cowboys' main guy in the secondary. Ryan Switzer, 2 kick returns for 42 yards, so 21 yards per average, nothing great there. Dan Bailey, 4 for 4 in his field goals. Giants defense as advertised. I think the Cowboys offense, as we said in the beginning of the game, they settled for field goals when they had a chance to get a touchdown. They were inside the 5. Dak Prescott was clearly off at the beginning of this game. People may look at it and be like, oh, Dak Prescott coming into the next season, what can you have from this guy? Maybe defenses has figured it out. That did not look like the case here. Granted, you can say I'm a biased Cowboys fan. I think anyone watching it would see that Dak Prescott at the beginning part of this game was either just jittery, amped up, whatever it was. He says he never gets nervous. I think it was more of just the amped up side. I think the Cowboys were getting a little too creative with the play calls at times. Once things settled down, Dak Prescott really got going, because remember, he started out 9 of 18, so after that he finished 15 of 21, so very good there. No real drops or anything like that. Terrence Williams did leave the game. He did come back, though. He was solid in this one. The Giants' secondary, Janoris Jenkins, played well. Their front 7, though, as they handled Ezekiel Elliott last year, you'd have to say he got the better of them in this one. As for the Giants, their offense, look, you can take what you want with Odell Beckham Jr. being injured. I'm not going to deny that plays a huge factor in the game. You'd be a fool to say otherwise. However, in this situation, you look at it where their offense hasn't looked good from preseason on. They're not running the ball. Their tackles weren't playing well. So all the concerns for the Giants certainly showed up. And the concerns for the Cowboys, their defense, the secondary played well, albeit without Odell Beckham Jr. They were able to get some pressure. Jalen Smith looked good. He's not, been the explosive guy yet that you would hope to have seen when he came out of college, or if he came out of college without the injury. We'll have to see that moving forward. But it is what it is. Cowboys get the win. They will move on to play the Broncos. I believe the Giants are next week on Monday Night Football against the Detroit Lions. Yes, they are. So be sure to stay tuned for that. All right, I got to take care of the Monday night preview tomorrow. It's a doubleheader. better. I'm actually going to do that right now after this and post those tomorrow. Again, I work all day. I'll try to give you the recap of those games. I probably almost certainly will not be staying up for the second one. Try to give you the first one, and then the second one we'll do that either early in the morning or do what we got to do. So the Monday and Thursday games I may have a little struggle with, but all in all, I'm still giving you the recaps. And the Monday and Thursday, if I miss it, I'll just recap it the next week when I talk about the team and how they play, or when their Sunday game is, and do the previews and the picks and all that stuff. All right, so week one almost finished in the NFL. Before you know it, it'll be Thanksgiving, and we're all excited for that, of course. So Cowboys once again 19-3 winners over the New York Giants, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much.